Hello, first grade parents. I'm Mrs. Kinsella. I'm going to be your child's teacher this year. I'm so excited to be together and looking forward to a fun year. I know some familiar faces and I know we have some new families, so welcome. I'm really looking forward to an exciting year. I feel like it's already been 3 weeks and we're off to a great start. So a little about myself. I have 2 girls. They are Madison and Hayden. They're in 6th grade and 5th grade. They have been to St. Joe since preschool, and it's actually a fun history, but my husband went there and so did his parents. So our girls are the 3rd generation to attend the school. Previously, before I was at St. Joe's, I taught at St. Rose. I was their 2nd grade teacher, which I loved it there. But when the 1st grade teacher retired at St. Joe's, I just think God had a plan for me, and I decided to take the move, and I went to St. Joe's to teach 1st grade, which is also really cool because we just combined our schools together. So I think there's been a big plan the whole time that God is preparing us for. So that's kind of fun. I have a husband, and we have a dog, Wrigley, and we are currently living in a crazy household with my sister and her family while they build a new house. So it's going to be an adventure at school and at home, but I'm very excited about all these new things. So I just want to tell you a little bit about 1st grade. I like to have a lot of fun. I like to do projects. I know kids love fun snacks, so I try to incorporate some snacks and within our learning. I like to, I'm sure they probably already told you, I like Go Noodle. We're already we've done Believer, I think 50 times, and we're determined to know the dance by the end of the year. And yes, I do dance, but I will not let anyone else see me besides my class. But we have a lot of fun. Let's see. So some of our rules, this year is a little bit different, but I have to say that the 1st graders are doing very well. We obviously have to have the masks, and we only take them off during mask breaks, which are outside, or inside when we're having snack. And we have basic rules, being kind to each other, running in the hallway, just your simple, typical rules, which they're already adjusting to very, very well. And unfortunately, because it's so hard for me to tell them not to share, because sharing is such an important part of being a kid, but they are doing very well with staying, I say, in their bubble. I don't necessarily love it, but I'd rather be together and then have to deal with that. And then let's see. So kind of like our day in 1st grade. So they come in, we do morning work, we do prayer. We always start with religion, or we have mass on Wednesdays. And then we usually do spelling, reading, and then we have a break for lunch. And then in the afternoon, we do math and science. So science has been pushed back a little bit the past 3 weeks because our focus has been, doing mask breaks and just, getting to know each other. And it's just kind of a different time. So, but for science will be in our 1st trimester, and then social studies will be our 2nd trimester, and then our 3rd trimester, I combine the both. So if you're not seeing social studies right now, it's coming in the 2nd trimester, but that's just what works for me. I found it's the easiest to just focus on one of them at a time. Let's see. We've also started doing computers. I have 9 iPads in our room, which I like to do for centers. Unfortunately, centers are going to be a little bit different this year. But I want them familiar with computers, just in whatever case, if we ever had to go remote, or it's always good for them to understand how to work them. So I have to say, it took us 1 day. We took it super, super slow, and they caught on so fast, and I was really impressed. So we're focusing on, in the computers, I just want them logging in, and then we go to a website, ABCYA, and I let them kind of play around with it. It's more to get them familiar with how to get to a website, also how to use the mouse and things like that. But once we get really acclimated, we will start Seesaw, which will be the online system that we'll be using for first grade. So they will be familiar with it in the classroom. And again, for whatever crazy reason we had to go remote, that's what we will be using. But fingers crossed, things are going good and that won't happen. Let's see. So for homework, first grade, I don't really require a lot. We do work very hard during the day, and then when they go home, I kind of want them to just be kids and be able to have fun, run around, get the energy out. I do offer the monthly reading log, which is optional, but I highly encourage it because they should be reading every night. And they fill in whatever it is. I know this month is apples, and when they bring it in, their incentive is if they get 5 of the Kinsella cash. And then I also, they have their weekly spelling test, which is they give the words on on Mondays, and we usually do a pretest unless we don't have school that day. Sorry, my house is kind of crazy right now. And then they have time to practice them all week. Tests are on Fridays. And starting probably the beginning of October, math facts is another very important part of first grade, actually really any grade. So on Mondays, I will send home 100 math facts. They have the whole week to do it. Same thing, optional. And then if they bring it back on Friday, they receive 5 Kinsella cash. So it's just kind of a fun way to have them set their own goals and want to do it with a reward. But I understand life is crazy, and if it doesn't work one week or if that doesn't fit into your home life, then it's optional. So I want there to be challenges for everyone, but I also want it to be easy along the way and a nice adjustment. So for behavior, you probably have already heard, it's called Kinsella Cash. Every Monday they get $3 of Kinsella Cash. And then, so they get $3 of Kinsella Cash every Monday, and they can earn it with good behavior, being a good friend, helping me, helping others, just standing in line quietly. But unfortunately, they get it taken away for behavior that is not positive. If they're doing something that doesn't follow our rules, then they get some taken away. And then every other Friday, I open the Kinsella store, which we already did last Friday, which I think they all loved. And they get to shop for, different things that they would like to buy. So not only is it an incentive and a behavior, but they also are kind of learning the value of $1. And I'm not letting them this year touch the Kinsella cash for them to count it out. So we kind of do it together just so there's less germs being transferred between the Kinsella cash. And I've already taken a poll about all the fun things they love, and I've bought quite a few things. So I want them to be excited and enjoy it and not, think the stuff in there is lame. And then also, so as far as the masks, which I already kind of talked about with the rules, obviously masks need to be on. I try to do as much breaks. I know that they don't need a lot of sugar, but I do try to think of things where they can have like a sucker or something along those lines where they are able to just take their masks down and then have a sucker or have a little snack just for that reason. And they're, just a little dum-dum, so it's not a ton of sugar. And then we also do a lot of brain breaks, which I already said about the dancing ones, but we also do other ones that I don't partake in. But they're fun. They enjoy it. They're so good about staying in their own little area, and I really just enjoy that part. I think that's pretty much it. So if you have any questions, I try to always respond very quickly. Even on the weekends, I'm always on my phone checking my emails. My number one priority, obviously, is your child and their safety and for them to learn and have fun. I mean, that's what we're here for. So I'm, again, very excited for this year, and these kids are already awesome. I love the connection we're already all having and how much fun we're having, and I just am really excited to continue that. So if, again, any questions, concerns, text me, anytime. I will give you my phone number, which I only do because of the circumstances currently, but I guess text me or call me, whatever you need. Email me, however you want to get a hold of me. That's totally fine. And I look forward to continuing to work with your child and getting to know everyone. All right, bye.